You can buy a house with a 580 credit score. That's true. The question nobody selling you a house wants to answer is whether you should or whether 6 months of patience gets you into a better position on the same home. Let's talk about it honestly. I'm Brad Haines, a Washington mortgage loan originator. I work with first time buyers and credit challenge files the buyers other lenders turn away. So, this might surprise you. Sometimes the right answer isn't yes. Let's go today. Sometimes it's you're close, let's spend a few months and do this right. Here's how to tell the difference. First, the good news, because it's real. A 580 credit score can absolutely qualify for a mortgage. FHA is built for exactly this range. So if someone told you that you need a 700 to buy a house, that's a myth, and it's kept a lot of good people renting who didn't need to be. So this isn't a video about how you can't buy at 580. You can. It's a video about a decision because you can and you should today, no matter what, are two very different things. And the people who blur that line usually aren't looking out for you. Here's a pitch you may have heard, and I want you to hear it clearly because it's how people get hurt. Just buy the house now. Get in at whatever rate you qualify for today. Your credit will improve once you're in, and then you can refinance to a lower rate later. Sometimes that's fine advice, but a lot of the time, it's a sales pitch dressed up as a favor, and it benefits the person selling it more than it benefits you. Because here's what they're not telling you. A refinance isn't a guarantee. It depends on where rates are later, which nobody can promise. It depends on your home holding or gaining value, and every refinance has its own costs. Just refi later quietly assumes a bunch of things will break your way, and if they don't, you're stuck in the loan you took today. So when someone's in a hurry to get you into a house right now at a score that's rough, slow down and ask who that speed is actually serving. Now here's the part that's genuinely in your interest. If you're at a 580, there's a real chance that with a focused plan, you're not that far from a materially stronger position. Moving from a low score toward the mid 600 seconds or higher isn't magic. It's a handful of specific, boring moves done in the right order over a few months. And a stronger credit profile frequently changes the whole shape of the loan. Often a better rate, often a lower monthly payment, often less mortgage insurance. On the same house, same price, a real difference every single month for years. That's the trade. Buy today at 580 and take today's terms. Or spend a few disciplined months, walk in stronger, and often walk out with a better deal on the same home. Neither answer is automatically right. But you deserve to know that the choice exists because the buy now crowd will never mention it. So here's the honest expectation I set with people, and it's different from what you'll hear anywhere else. From your very first phone call to the day you get keys, be mentally prepared for something like 6 months. Not because it has to take that long, some folks are ready much faster, but because going in expecting 6 months changes everything about how this feels. It means you're not rushed. It means we have time to fix what's worth fixing before it costs you. It means you make decisions from a calm place instead of a desperate one. The people who get hurt in this process are almost always the ones who are rushed. The people who win are the ones who started early, got a real plan, and gave it a little time to work. That's what the free credit coaching I do is actually for, not to sell you something today. To build the plan and tell you honestly whether the smart move is now or a few months from now. So if you're sitting around a 580 and wondering whether to jump now or wait, that's not a question to answer alone, and it's definitely not a question to let someone in a hurry answer for you. Get on a free call, we'll look at where you actually are, and I'll tell you straight, buy now, or here's the 6 month plan that puts you in a better spot. No pressure either way, just the honest version. And if you're a real estate agent with a buyer who's close but not quite ready, send them my way. I'll do the coaching, get a mortgage ready, and hand them back to you ready to write. That's the whole job.